So you were probably hoping for some BMW content.
Wrong.
Fuck the fuck off. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, I'm going to AAA Metric Supply.
Welcome to this video
I'm
again.
gonna fuck the fuck off now.
It's Friday.
Instantly demonetized.
And I'm lazy, and I sat working on Diego's piece of shit E90 for like 1 o'clock in the morning last night, and I'm over it. So I'm gonna drink and put wheels and coilovers on a Lexus. So I'm gonna get to it.
You got coilovers for this? Oh, yeah.
We got some Godspeed coilovers. They're pink or they're purple or something. I think they're gonna look cool. And then I got some wheels for it. So I'm gonna grab the wheels and we're gonna test fit those, and we're gonna go from there.
Hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Will's doing E30 things, so there will be some BMW content today.
Yeah, maybe we just won't record it though.
Yeah, we
Because
will.
you guys would like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there's a spacer on.
Dude, it ain't gonna fit with the spacer.
Yeah, it is.
The spacer's huge.
No, it's not.
Dude,
Put it on, watch.
it ain't gonna fit. I got the right size wheels for this. It ain't gonna fit, bro.
But it does it not fit right now?
I'm telling you, put the spacer on. Just test with the spacer.
Is it not clearing your brakes?
Yeah, it needs like a 3 mil spacer.
Go to you. Stance Boy Diego is the coach.
Perfect. Literally perfect.
It's a little bit outside the car. I don't know.
No, it's perfect.
You know.
I know.
Tire companies hate him for this one simple trick. It is pretty out.
Oh, dude, that's perfect. What are you talking about?
If you get some like rubber bands on there.
That is perfect.
Okay. Well, I don't have any other spacers, so that's what it's getting today.
It's gonna work. If it falls off, it falls off.
I wasn't like a huge fan of these wheels, but they're growing on me just being on the car.
Yeah, no, they look good. They're like plain, so they just like blend in.
Yeah. The black face is pretty Aurora though.
Now stretch it.
What?
So now stretch it.
Now stretch what?
Time.
I think we need a smaller spacer.
You might rub.
Oh man. Yeah, because these fenders don't roll. They're just bacon.
Yeah, it needs a smaller. Needs a smaller spacer.
Well, what about with coils? Are we gonna get more negative camber? Maybe it'll fit
I don't
better.
think these have. Let's unpack the coilovers, but I don't think these coilovers come with camber adjustment.
You're like the easiest coilover to swap.
Use that tool to trim my fingernails once.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
There's a Levi here. Yeah. Drift man. Do you think he's threatened by the avalanche?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty.
They are pretty.
Yeah, no camber adjustment. So.
That's what you need. You need pink face, white lip. Match your coilovers, yeah. It's part of the build.
Cool.
Howdy.
That looks the same-ish.
It's a gas tank.
Doesn't have a hole in it.
Sometimes.
We dumped a bunch of it out and lit it on fire.
It burns still?
Yeah.
It was big. It was big flames.
I'm surprised that it still burned.
We got rears on the car, and we got fronts on the car, but the spacers are too big. So we're probably gonna run it for today.
You think it's like gonna be drivable?
Fuck it, I don't care. But I'm gonna order some smaller spacers. It sticks quite a bit out, and this is a 235. I might order some smaller tires as well. We'll see. But first, I'm just gonna order spacers because these 20 mils or whatever these are that are huge, I can fit my whole hand between the spoke and the brake caliper, and that was like my only concern. So I could take out quite a bit of space here. So I'm gonna order some of those, but the problem is I need to order extended studs for the things. This is not like a BMW, the studs are on the car. So when I space it out, the lug nuts don't reach the studs anymore. So I have to hammer these out and then pull new ones in. So we'll order those, but they look a lot better than I thought they would, to be honest with you. So we'll get some.
Yeah, I mean, you sold me on it.
And something that this car has that's bad is this right here. It has a very bad wheel bearing.
It's got some wheel bearing.
So I already ordered one from Zach and it was here, but I don't know where I put it. So I'm probably just gonna order another one. So it's already low in the front because something has failed. So we're just trying to make it look good for today, for now.
Just for this video.
So I'm not gonna touch the front at all. And not gonna put the coilovers in because it already sits low. And I'm just gonna lower the rear. We streamline it and then we'll come back to it.
Yeah. Will, what is you doing?
Oh, you know, just putting on flywheel, you know, bud. You know, putting a clutch back on Mr. Jeff C30.
Yar.
Yar.
You gotta show off the damage that you found or what it was.
Oh, I fixed it, but this toothed ring was, actually here, I can show you the washers.
This would move. Yeah. This was, I haven't seen this before ever.
Washers are in the,
Well,
basically, the way it works is there were some washers like this that are keyed
Oh, we got you over
inside of
there.
it. Yeah. So, anyway, there was washers that were like basically keyed to it. They would sit inside of like a radius to keep that ring from spinning, and the washers got smushed over time. So yeah, so had to rip the trans off of it, take the intake off of it, take the exhaust off of it. But now I got to fix it so it can all go back together, and Jeff will be a happy camper.
Yay. Fuck around Friday nights, dude.
Yeah, right.
But you got this one, and then the weirdest leaking transmission you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
I'm not getting 3 transmissions done today, but hopefully at least 2.
Oh.
What's up, guys? So they don't fit. So you just grind them down and then they fit.
Nice. They just don't fit in the knuckle area?
Yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah, they're close, but they don't fit. Wheels and coilovers. What else you need?
It's the Aurora Special, baby.
Yeah. If you're from Aurora, we're not trying to talk a lot of shit.
No, if you're from Aurora, you get it.
Zach lives in Aurora. I lived in Aurora till the house that I live in now. Aurora's a good place. It's just there's a lot of this kind of car there.
Mm-hmm. That's all that needs to be said.
Well,
So
I
how
think-
was your experience?
It's pretty good. I think all I gotta do is just balance the fronts and we can go for a test drive.
You want to talk about your fender mods or anything?
Oh, I rolled the fenders with a socket on an impact. I've never tried that before. It worked fairly well.
Really? It sounded like you were hitting up the Sawzall when I was filming.
This is the whole car's gonna get painted, and those fenders were already destroyed. Both of them are dented before we did this. So
It's not
I
a
don't
huge loss.
if you remember Diego's blue one, remember what the fenders looked on that one, and then he ended up sawzalling them. This looks
They were
substan-
plastic fenders too, though, weren't
No,
they?
they're aluminum. Just
Oh,
like this.
okay.
It was exactly the same year and everything as this car.
Oh, his LS.
Yeah. Yeah, the other car that he sawzalled the fenders.
Yeah,
Blue
Jesus.
car.
You check the low? How is it on the ground?
You can see the other side.
Oh, is it on there? Cool. Yeah, this side is way more inward, though.
That's a hell of a look for the back though.
Came with it.
Yeah, that sundown amp's nice.
Well, that fits pretty okay on this side.
Yeah, the whole car was $1,000.
What's the woofer in the amp? Damn.
It's like Apple CarPlay and stuff.
It's not bad.
$800 setup in the trunk alone, bro.
You guys get the point. Yeah.
So let me get them balanced. That's not very entertaining, and we'll get it out of here, and we'll see if this thing's drivable.
Sweet.
Hey guys. So the test drive went okay. I drove to my cousin's house, about 25 miles away, picked him up, got a flat tire on the way back. So it is about a week and a half later, but the doors are locked. We are ready to make some changes. So we got the tire. I drove on it, so I killed it. I don't know actually what the problem was, but either way, now we gotta do the hard process of dismounting this tire, and it's a reverse mount, and my machine hates reverse mounts. So either way, this is going to be difficult.
Well, that's exciting.
But the cool part, it's going to make everything better on the car now.
How quick do these take to come in? Like, just day
Oh,
or two,
day.
right? Huh?
A day.
Yeah.
They were Amazon's. They were delivered on a Sunday.
Nice.
But we got new spacers that are smaller. So the old ones, did you put them in here?
Yeah. Well, there should be, I think. Those ones, yeah.
Yeah. So what was on the car and what is still on the front of the car compared to what I just ordered. So these are 25s and these are 15s. So what's on the car right now is this on the front and then nothing on the back. So hopefully by putting this on the front, we can, it rubs a little bit on the front, it drives, but it rubs when you hit bumps and all the time. I mean, that's cool, like, you know, it's fancy boy fitment, but that I'm not into that. So if we can suck that in about 10 mil, and then the rear, let's go look at the other side. It's cool that it tucks and it's like right about there and actually does like slightly rub on this. I'm gonna take this plastic thing out and then just slightly roll the inside of that. I'm gonna try and not mess up the outside at all because those actually are in good shape. And I'm gonna push those out 15. And then we should have like really good match front to rear without any rubbing, hopefully. I also wanna level the ride height a little bit. I think it's a little low in the rear. I like the height of that side on the front. I think this side is a little high in the front. So we're gonna get to it. I think first thing first is get the spacers on the car, make sure they're gonna work. I'll probably start with this side and then I'll tackle mounting that tire. I think those were 245/35 20s, and I think I have another one of those tires sitting in that pile somewhere.
Somewhere in there.
So I think we're okay on the tires. I don't have to go buy anything.
Noise.
Okay, clears the brakes.
Which it did before? Or no, it didn't. That's
No,
right.
those don't need spacers.
Yeah.
It's damn close though. That was like perfect.
Nice.
I think this is gonna be a real to good.
Oh, real good.
A real to good. Oh, look at that.
Dude, that's that heat.
So it's probably not going to be that low. It's just because this is the only wheel that's resting on anything. So
Perfect.
we could put 4 wheels all the way around it and we keep testing. But that's the clearance I'm talking about. Like that's
correct.
a look. Like it could definitely be like more flush, but that's not the kind of style I'm into. I'm just functional over.
Formal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do the same thing on the rear, and also roll it a little bit.
This is Chris's fender rolling technique.
I learned from Diego and it works really well. You want to go down just a little bit more on the lift, just
Yeah.
so the wheel just touches. A little more. I think that's good.
Okay.
So using a socket and an impact, we can
I can't help but feel like a drill. You can't put a socket on a drill, huh?
I'll go up a little bit. This socket's a little too big for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like crazy how good this works. And then you just reverse the drill to go the other way. Oh, dude.
Money.
And like it looks good.
Dude, this thing's actually gonna look really cool.
Yeah. I asked Will the first day we did this, I was like, yo man, everybody's talking shit on these wheels, but they turned out fucking great, huh? Will's like, nah man, they look like garbage. Whatever, Will.
I'm not a huge fan of the wheels.
They look good on the car.
The black face is definitely Aurora.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know anything wrong with black face wheels, as long as they have a polished lip.
There you go. It does look much improved though from before.
Yeah.
Spacers and wheels really do change the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we find a tire now, or?
I was gonna do the spacer up front on the other side, and then the other spacer, and then finish off with the wheel and rolling. These cars.
Yeah.
Did hear some rubs there though.
I heard popping.
I heard some rubs. But I'm okay with a little bit of rubs. This is the kind of car that should rub a little bit here and there. It just can't like destroy itself when you're driving, you know. And before, when you hit bumps on the highway, like you noticeably slowed down because like it would grip so much of the tire with the car.
But you thought it was like that, like, floor it, and then it would like slow down more because it was like squatting into the tires.
Traffic's busy today. We're starting to get our summer haze from wildfires.
Yeah, it's just really great to see this early.
Well, it's not early.
It's pretty early in the season. I thought when did
May.
forest fires start usually?
May.
Oh, I thought they started like July, August.
No, I mean that's when they're like in full swing, but no. But it'll probably be a pretty bad fire season because like I don't know if I said it on video, but everybody was like so stoked about all the rain, and I was like, the early rain years are almost worse because it grows so much.
And then immediately dries out.
Yeah, because it's not sustainable because then you have so much plant growth and then so little moisture after that that it all dies. Instead of just having a little bit that's surviving on a little bit of moisture, you have a lot that can't survive, and then you got nothing but fuel sitting out in all the hills.
It's your environment lesson with Chris today.
Yeah. So you guys know I'm not a big fan of fighting fires in the forest. I'm more of a let it burn and protect structures kind of guy.
Yeah, fire suppression is bad for everything.
A lot of my friends fought wildland fire in all of the summers between college, and then one of their dads is actually like the head of the Black Hills. It's like South Dakota, the biggest fire district in the nation, or most fires in a year every year in the nation. And yeah, we all kind of share the same thoughts on this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Still a bummer though, and the haze makes it hotter.
It does.
Is just fantastic.
It holds it in.
Yeah, it was I think it was in Phoenix. It was so hot that the forest fire smoke cooled it down.
Really?
Yeah, that's how hot Phoenix is. It's like wildfire smoke cools down the environment there. That guy's got some cool tips.
Yeah. Never understood those handlebars though.
Yeah, the monkey ones. Or those aren't.
Yeah, no, like it's like ape hangers are the monkey ones, and they're like up, and your arms are hanging. You're like an ape. But the ones that are so far out and up, it's just like I just don't feel like I have a whole lot of control. I've never ridden a bike like that, so I'm just talking out of my ass. But I don't know.
It just can't be comfortable.
R8, you don't see those in Thornton all the time.
Hi, Trevor.
I don't know why he's got a Euro license plate on it in the front. Like, why have a plate at all?
Yeah, it's true.
Cool. So, this is our nice little drive over to Zach's. Car seems to be pretty
Yeah,
happy.
it's not even running. Yeah, we completely forgot about it.
We're just driving.
Started talking about forest fires and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you must have rolled the fenders really well.
Yeah. And then the spacers fix all the front issues.
Yeah, there's a little bit on the front right, weirdly.
Yeah.
What's the higher one?
Yeah. Might just need rolled a little more. I mean, for you guys know, like with Stancy type cars or lowered cars, it's never just like done. It's always like a work in progress. Then you get a new set of tires and they fit slightly different, and then you start over. So I'm sure it'll take a little bit more, but I'm pretty excited where it's at now. It's definitely drivable. It wasn't super drivable on that last test drive.
Yeah, it's pretty nice now.
So I'm gonna get that wheel bearing done, and then probably spend another couple times getting the height exactly where I want it, and then take it for an alignment, and then this thing should drive pretty great. I don't know if we've talked about it. The plan with this car is I was never really planning on keeping it. I just kind of wanted to do this to it and then sell it, but Diego has expressed interest in it, so we came up with a price, and I'm just gonna sell it to him when it's done.
That was bad.
There was some bumps.
I like bumped into the next one each time. Yeah.
We might want to stiffen them up a little bit.
maybe a skosh.
But yeah, so I'm gonna get our buddy Besmere to paint it. I'm not gonna tell you guys the color unless I've already told you guys the color. Then that was the color. And yeah, it should look pretty good. It's not gonna be Grandpa Gold or Bronze It that it currently is.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else in this video. So I appreciate you guys watching, and if you don't enjoy the Lexus content, I'm sorry, but I like changing it up a little bit. So yeah, have a good day.
Later, guys.